Oh my God. Okay. I could do a quick one here. I saw a great question on Reddit. This is in the subreddit of psychic development. Oh, by the way, I'm Sarah Nickerson. I'm a psychic medium intuitive, and I'm all about helping people understand that they have psychic medium intuitive abilities. I think everybody has them. I came across mine only a few years ago. Before that, I like had hints of stuff, but nothing crazy. And I like to go to social media, specifically Reddit, and see what questions are out there for development stuff. So maybe I can help spread a little wisdom if I can. This question actually goes right in line with my experience of having hints along the way, but not really knowing the full scope or even being able to identify myself as a psychic medium intuitive at all. Like, I would say, I had a psychic experience, but I didn't connect it that because I had a psychic experience that, yes, I was psychic or medium or intuitive, but it's just things we don't think about as that's me because we're so used to hearing stories about people who've known about this stuff their entire lives. Well, I didn't, and I do now. I do now. So, let's go to the subreddits, psychic development. Um, this is posted by T Trope 1. It's titled Abilities or dot dot dot. Oh, dot dot. There's like 2 dots. Okay, I'm just gonna read it and I'll give my thoughts. So it says, okay, so I've had times throughout my life that stand out where I swore uh was some ability happened. Did anyone else kind of experience things like this that led up to you figuring it out? Or am I just thinking about a lot of possibilities and they happen to be a coincidence? I feel like I'm going cray. One that really stands out was in class during high school. We had a substitute teacher that day. I had a thought that would be so sad if he fell. He was an older, frail man, so maybe I was just worrying about him. But 30 seconds later, he walks to the back of the room, falls off the chair, and is laying on the floor. Last week, I was with my friend who has been planning on moving for a while. He's been waiting to hear from his family about when they should be able to come down and help him move. I saw his sister was calling him and I said, "Oh, your sister's calling you. She's going to tell you you're going to move on the 23rd of April." Just kind of as a joke, a totally random guess. She said, "Yeah, we'll come this day and leave the 23rd." So I also feel like at times I'll be sitting next to someone and I'll hear a thought pop in my head, maybe a couple words. They will say what I was thinking. This happens with friends, but also with strangers. I talk to a lot of strangers at my work and get to have some more in depth conversations than the usual small talk. I feel like I can predict the most random things that people say. All the times this has happened, it's always a thought or a picture that pops in my head, so faint in the back of my mind. I don't know if my brain constantly is making up scenarios, and sometimes I get it right. Okay. Um, T Troop 1. This is what I gotta say to you. You have very strong intuition. It sounds like you might even have psychic in there. What I would find, what my question would be to you is what happens with your dreams? Dreams are where your psychic intuitive mediumship stuff can shine through when you're not really paying attention to this stuff in your everyday waking life. So, what it sounds like to me is that you are experiencing this stuff in your waking life. You actually use it, maybe use it more than you think you do. I think you're very intuitive. You're very in touch with your gut instinct, which is great. Shows you have a strong connection with your intuition. And if you want to go in the direction of understanding your psychic abilities, your mediumship abilities, your healing abilities, they're all there for you, every one of us. Your intuition is really going to help you get there. So and it's hard because we don't think of how our intuition works with us until we start paying attention to our intuition. How is it speaking to me? And then it kind of you kind of feel disconnected because all of a sudden you're starting to pay attention to something that you've paid attention to for a long time, and so you really start dissecting it, and then it gets kind of crazy. Do people have these experiences? Yes. Is it linked to psychic ability? Yes. Is it linked to telepathy? You have telepathy. I think you have I think you're also a clear empathic, meaning, you can take on people's emotions. Seeing as though you work with, people where you're getting to know intimate things about them, it sounds like people are willing to open up to you, and I think with that, um they're opening and you're opening, if you're getting information about their thoughts and stuff, it sounds like you are able to put people at ease and you have a connection that people trust. And I think there's a lot there for you if you want to venture into the psychic mediumship stuff and help people. Um, so I think these are taps on the shoulder, these specific examples that you gave. I think there's more that you can uncover. And I think your next step will be, how do I access that in order to get the information when I want to get the information, as opposed to it's coming to you and you feeling like, "Oh, that just came out of nowhere." The fact is that you're open and you're taking information and your focus slides around to where all of a sudden, boom, the information's hitting when your focus is in the right place, and you least expect it. So, your next step will be to sit quietly, open up your mind. You have clairvoyance because you see pictures. You have claircognizance because you have a thought that pops up, of just knowing. So trust that, explore that. Where's the truth coming in? And if you have someone that you can work off of that's willing to be a guinea pig, that can sit with you while you kind of focus on this place and able to relay what you're getting, you might be absolutely astounded at how receptive you are, but also the abilities that you have that you had no idea were yours. So, very exciting for you. Um, yeah, so that's what I gotta say to you. If you, have any questions, feel free to message me or leave a comment below, or a question below. You can also go to my website, nextgenmedium.com, and submit a form, like a contact form, and just leave me a question, and I'll be happy to answer that, through my vlog. And I'll keep names anonymous as much as, you want me to. Also check out my podcast, nextgenmedium.com or NextGen Medium podcast. That's my podcast. You can get links for it. Actually, you can get it at platforms like Spotify. You can get it at Apple Podcasts and iHeartRadio, many, many others included as well. And I can help get you to that place of seeing it for yourself and where you can be set free and start exploring and really getting to know what your skills are because you got them. It's just, what do you really have? You got to see it for yourself. So, Next Gen Medium Podcast to help you through your journey. And good luck to you, T Troop 1. You are well on your way to seeing it for yourself. Happy journeying.